Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I'm super excited for this video because we're going to be playing with the new just revealed Ranger palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. Very happy with myself because you guys know I've been a little bit behind on launches, but this has just been revealed today and I wanted to go ahead and get it live for y'all so that we can decide if it is worth the money, if it is worth purchasing. And Fantasy Cosmetica is coming out with nail polishes for the first time ever, which I thought was so fun. Oh, I got this one backwards or upside down. But we've got a really beautiful like red, some like copper, I don't know, some like grungy tones. I think these are stunning and I actually don't have any nail polish on right now. So I thought maybe we could try one on each nail, like just as a, a little feeler for the formula at the very end of the video because they look really pretty and it's always fun to see an indie brand that you love dive into new avenues. And then of course, their eyeshadow palettes are always stunning, and this is no different. We've got this beautiful kind of green and warm color story, but it's a little bit more just like true greens. It's not as like grungy yellowy greens as we've seen a lot from them in the past. I think it looks fun. For me, it's not screaming spring or summer, but I just really like the way it looks overall, and I love the color stories that they come up with. So this is going to be launching on April 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I do have an affiliate code with Fantasy Cosmetica, so if you're ever interested in purchasing anything, you can always use my code AMYLOVES. But for now, let's dive in. Let's start swatching. The first shade here is called Explore, and it looks like such a beautiful, super soft pastel green matte. We've got Hunter, which I would say is just like a true mid-tone green. Wilderness, ooh, that's gorgeous. Such a sparkly, kind of deep like emerald base with a green. I don't even know if it's a shift per se, or if it's just like the sparkles are making it look like a shift, but it's very, very intense. Very soft, pigmented. And that is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Come on. That is evil. Why? Why would my camera go out of focus right then? That is amazing. Look at that green. I just want to rub it all over my entire body. Oh my gosh. Wait, no. You've got to be kidding me. There's a white thing on this. I already filmed my Instagram reel and I didn't take this off. Oh god, okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I would like to once again blame pregnancy brain on that little mistake, but I fixed it. I fixed it before it was too late. I thought it was just like a really bright white. I don't know. It didn't stand out to me, but now we have this beautiful like aquamarine shade called Marksman. So beautiful, and it does have a soft green shift to it. Definitely like that a lot more than a matte white. And then we've got Ambush, which this looks like a really soft kind of peachy warm base with a golden flip. A little less sparkly, a little bit more just like sheen. We've got Strider. Ooh, that's an interesting matte. It's kind of like the perfect mix of a green and a brown. Really like that. So pretty. Oops, kind of dug my finger into a shade. I'm going to build that up a little bit just because I kind of messed that swatch up just a touch. And there's what those two shades look like with the mirror, just so you can see. The shift is shifting. Next we have the shade Track, which is just kind of a warm, kind of peachy brown matte. We've got Snare, a super bright coral. You know what? I take it back. I am seeing the summer vibes more and more out of this. That's really pretty. And then we've got Tame, which looks like a nice, rich orangey brown. So pretty, super sparkly. I mean, surprise, surprise. Fantasy Cosmetica has done it again. Such a beautiful color story. think I'm going to build this one up just a little bit because it kind of turned into a funny swatch also. Doing it for the thumbnail, you know. Okay, that is stunning. Truly gorgeous. I feel like the quality is always on par for Fantasy Cosmetica. They really don't have duds. I have not experienced that from them as a brand. It's really just based on whether you like the color story or not, and I think that this is definitely unique, really, really fun, so I'm happy with it. Before I break these out of the packaging, it does say they are 10 milliliters. They are not just on animals, they're vegan, and they have a 24-month shelf life. Comes with a little paper that says for best consistency, shake or roll before use. So I'm definitely going to do that. Try to shake this to the best of my ability, but it feels like it's very full, so you don't really like hear any shaking happening, so we'll see. But starting off, we have the shade Thorn, which looks like such a beautiful kind of gray purple base with a green flip to it. Definitely a really cute little bottle. Ooh, and a nice big applicator, which I appreciate. I don't like the tiny, tiny little ones, so. Wait, am I close enough? I feel like I'm too far away. Let's get closer. I've never swatched nail polish before, okay? So bear with me. There's what one coat looks like. Really pretty. Again, not a nail professional. And here's what that bottle for Thorn looks like close up, just so you can see the color a little bit better. So next we have Talon, which looks like a really pretty kind of reddy orangey base with a gold flip to it. That one looks quite opaque right away. I'd probably still do 2 coats of each of these, but that looks really pretty. Next we have the shade Claw, which looks like such a beautiful like golden, orangey, coppery, just absolute vibe. That is really pretty. To me, that's very, very summery. And then lastly, we have Fang, which is more of like a pink base with orange and gold sparkles throughout it. I feel like my hands are shaking. That's really pretty. I think it might be the sparkliest. This and Thorn are the sparkliest, I think. Okay, not my best job. I think I went in with too much nail polish, low-key. But very pretty shade. Okay, yeah, the pinky's a hot mess, but hopefully that was helpful nonetheless. Alrighty, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear what you think about this new collection, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!